Gasper. I am just doing another video. So I am going to be talking about how I got into Star Wars. How did I get into Star Wars? Well, when I was younger, I watched Family Guy a whole lot. And I seen that they made a Family Guy Star Wars and stuff where Peter is Han Solo, Brian is Chewbacca, Chris is Luke Skywalker, and of course Herbert as Obi-Wan, and it inspired me to watch the real Star Wars movies. So I watched the real ones for the first time. We went to a library, we rented Star Wars and stuff, A New Hope, just that one, just the old one, of course, and it was pretty good. Watched The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi and stuff. And I fell in love with it, of course. I fell in love with Star Wars. I really liked it, and I was passionate about its story and stuff. I wanted to see more, and I would usually watch Cartoon Network every morning, and sometimes they would play Star Wars The Clone Wars and stuff. I was like, wow, that's Obi-Wan, Anakin Skywalker and stuff. I was like, who is that girl and stuff? I didn't know Anakin had a Padawan and stuff. So I watched the Clone Wars on Netflix and stuff, all 6 seasons and stuff. I read its description that the Clone Wars is between Attack of the Clones and Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, how Obi-Wan is the master of the future Darth Vader, which is Anakin Skywalker and stuff. I started watching Star Wars Rebels, and that's how I got into lightsabers and stuff. Learning how to twirl my lightsabers and stuff, sticks, because it's just like, I always pretend my staffs are lightsabers, rather sometimes I imagine myself being a Jedi, sometimes I imagine myself as a Jedi Master, maybe a Sith sometimes. A lot of times I would play Star Wars The Force Unleashed video game. I was very into it. I played it every single day, of course. And then 2015, then that's when me and Dad go to Comic-Con. Well, it was before 2016, of course. Me wearing a hat, going in normal clothes. So if you watched my video from 4 years ago, I showed some old pictures from Comic-Con, and that's where I got the Yoda and the Ahsoka picture from, was Comic-Con. So I think I met Dave Filoni, because he even mentioned that he was working with Disney, he was working with the Star Wars company, so my dad, he thinks it's Dave Filoni and stuff. I think I met Dave, because on the TV now, he looks familiar and stuff. I think Dave Filoni explained to me how Ahsoka was expelled from the Jedi Order, and I asked him, what is Ahsoka being a Sith? What is that all about? Ahsoka with the red lightsabers? What's the purpose of Ahsoka having the red lightsabers on the other side? Well, I mean, sometimes I think Dave wants to change timelines. Well, because I think Dave was trying to talk about that. Well, all he told me is that Ahsoka was expelled from the Jedi Order and stuff, and that's why he imagined it in a way, because the red lightsabers was kind of like Dave Filoni's theory and stuff. Yeah, so I think I met him. I think I did and stuff, because I think 2015 or on TV, I think that's the first time he ever showed his face. I never seen him on TV before. So I'm glad I got to meet him and stuff. Well, I mean, I think the signature is on the picture, but it's in cursive though. Dave kind of wrote it kind of differently. A lot of people think I am very smart about Star Wars. I tell these people, hey, I'm just a Star Wars fan just like anybody else. I believe anyone can know the story if they watch so much Star Wars, read all types of comic books, because I mean, some people think I'd be very good Jedi actor and stuff, especially how I twirl the lightsabers and stuff. Maybe they're right, because as much as I believe in God and Jesus, I think a preacher said one thing, maybe Joel Osteen, he said one thing: don't put the limits on yourself. Never say you can't do it, because when you have a can-do attitude, when you feel like you can do something, if you always say you can't do it, you weren't made for it, then you're just putting negativity in your life. You're putting yourself down, especially if you have so much potential. Maybe these people are right. Maybe I do know more about Star Wars than I think. Maybe I do, because I mean, God and Jesus put certain gifts inside of our souls and stuff. I believe God wants us to let that out. Of course, He wants us to let it out, because as much as we are made in God's image, how God created everything, we have talents. We just have to practice them. Of course, I believe God gave us all types. We just have to practice them. I mean, we are more talented than we think. Alright guys, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Hit like and subscribe. Bye.